a 15-year-old Singaporean student was killed by a boat propeller during a school trip to the Maldives. Until now, her grieving family is still searching for answers. The tragedy that took Jenna Ariane Gien Chan's life is now under investigation as a possible case of negligent death, and the spotlight is falling hard on safety gaps, unanswered questions, and a lack of accountability. Jenna, a student from St. Joseph's Institution International, or SJII, died on the 8th of November 2024 during an overseas expedition under the National Youth Achievement Award program. She was snorkeling near Jigura Island in the Alifudalu Atoll when she was struck by a reversing boat's propeller. Since that day, her family has been left in the dark, and their questions about how this could have happened remain largely unanswered. On the 22nd of July this year, the Maldives Police Service finally confirmed that they are actively investigating Jenna's death as a case involving potential negligence. However, the family says communication has been minimal. They've only received brief email updates, no official documents, no detailed findings, nothing that explains what really happened in those final moments. They're not just disappointed, they're frustrated, especially with the silence from both the Maldivian authorities and SJII. The school has insisted that it's trying to help and has requested documents from the Maldives, but so far, nothing has come through. SJII CEO, Michael Johnston, said the school also doesn't have access to key witnesses, including the boat crew and staff from the Maldives Whale Shark Research Program, the group that organized the trip. This means the school can't even form a full picture of what went wrong. To make matters worse, there's confusion over who tried to reach out to those witnesses. Maldivian police claimed the family wanted to question certain people involved, but Jenna's father, Alan Chan, clarified on Facebook that it was the school who tried to arrange those meetings, not the family. According to him, the police got it wrong. What's clear is that there's been a serious breakdown in communication. An initial report from the Maldives Whale Shark Research Program has been submitted to police, and authorities say they're reviewing safety procedures and coordinating with the Prosecutor General's office. But they have yet to name the tour operator involved. The police say they're still verifying which parties were truly responsible for the program. In May this year, Maldivian investigators came to Singapore to interview 4 students and a teacher who were on the trip with Jenna. The school facilitated those interviews. But despite that cooperation, many critical questions remain unanswered, including whether the trip followed proper safety protocols and if the accident could have been prevented. Meanwhile, Singapore's Ministry of Education said it will not investigate the school's handling of the tragedy. Why? Because SJII is a privately funded school and doesn't fall under the national education system. MOE also stated that SJII had followed its internal safety rules for overseas trips. But Jenna's father strongly disagrees. He's launched a petition urging the government to tighten rules for private schools. As of now, nearly 2,000 people have signed. He wants mandatory and transparent reporting for all schools, regardless of whether they're public or private. In his words, SJII wrote its own procedures, followed its own rules, and walked away without scrutiny. MOE will not step in, even when a child has died. To raise awareness and keep the conversation alive, Jenna's family also released an updated version of their documentary titled Tides of Injustice. The video highlights the pain, the unanswered questions, and the broader systemic problems that may have contributed to the tragedy. The family is still calling for change, not just for Jenna, but to protect other students on future trips. So what do you think? Should private schools in Singapore be held to the same level of scrutiny as public ones when tragedies happen overseas? And how much responsibility should be placed on the organizers of such trips? If you are still watching this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230.